Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Celtics. For the Grizzlies, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Celtics, Grizzlies is next, and we'll be right back. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Brooks. Adams high post. On the wing, Brooks. Over Tatum. And it's Brooks missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Back to Smart. Six to shoot. Horford, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Yeah, this is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
And he can't hit the second.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Boston with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, B.A., and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Morant, no good. Boston on offense. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Morant, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Adams. Some solid defense from Williams.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Tatum passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Adams Good, and the setup by Morant. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Morant against Smart. Horford, left side. Lets it go from 11, and the shot goes in.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. And here's Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Bain, the pass to Jackson. From deep, Morant. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Smart. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
You can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Good on the second one. And Doris, this Celtics team flipped a switch last year. They really bought into Coach Udoka.
Consider, B.A., that halfway through the season, they were exactly 500. But then from mid-January or the third week in January, they were the best defensive team in basketball. It carried them all the way to the juggernaut of Golden State in the NBA Finals. It was a team who knew who it was and how they won. And boy, what a run.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. From the high post. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Green.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morant. Morant with the slam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Here's Gallinari. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Outside Gallinari. Outside, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. And
when you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Smart and White make up the backcourt. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. 11 feet out. Brown can't hit. Memphis shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Smart finds White. And he buries his first look. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Outside White. Horford against Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Offensive board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Horford. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
It's Brown on the wing. And the jam by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
That one goes in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the wing on the left. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Bain. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Williams on the wing. Here's Pritchard. With a 9-footer. Some room here for Williams. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Clark right side. Pass to Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Green. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Williams misses. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Pritchard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the first half now in the books. It's the Celtics up.
Your Grizzlies.
All right,
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Payne. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
It's stolen by Smart. Williams passes to Smart. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 10. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. That's on Al Horford. And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in to the paint. Here's Horford. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Horford's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
For Boston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Outside Tatum. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And then Morant with the dunk.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Adams. And Green is subbed in for Desmond Bane. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Counted. Clark's got his first 2 points.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Pass to Brogdon. With the 7-footer. And it's blocked by Clark. Second chance shot.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And that one's good. Morant
plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
In the building, get a free t-shirt. Your Grizzlies youth dance team. Let's give a big round of applause.
A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Brogdon.
Dance team.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Gallinari against Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's White. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Tatum, and then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game. Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Jackson outside. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Five ticks left in the third quarter. Tatum from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And it's Brogdon missing. The Grizzlies shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist from Williams. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Smart. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Brogdon with a bucket.
The assist, Jaylen Brown.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Conchar. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Conchar.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Smart passes to Brogdon, who poked away. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Boston. Smart, left side. Right wing. Horford finds Brogdon. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Timeout call, Memphis.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Brown can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Smart. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Brogdon.
Celtic substitution, Jason Tatum.
And so it's Boston with it. 13-point lead. Smart against Morant. Kick out to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
The three is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. Tatum can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Count that bucket. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Williams. And it's blocked by Clark. Morant against Horford. Brooks from outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
On the wing, Tatum tries to break his ice. And finished off by Tatum.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Misses the three. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Marcus Smart.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. And the basket by Clark. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Out to the wing. Back to Smart. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Second team foul.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Can you say prime time player Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
To the left side wing. Brogdon, he's open. Can't get it to drop. And it's Memphis the other way.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Green's checked in for Morant.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bane. Over to the left wing. Clark finds Brooks. The shot off that time. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Smart nails them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. So we see the Celtics taking the W here.
That's the end of the
Boy, a
game.
nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold